I couldn't stand to watch that video again. What about that other door? Can I unlock that? I'm gonna have to walk a long way to get to that door. Go, man, go. Is this it? Is this the door? I tried a bunch of the keys on the keyring I had found on that sewer worker, and one of them seemed to fit. I don't like the sound of this place. A collection of stale liquor bottles covered the floor. Killer. The wall was littered with dozens of old, faded papers. Whoever did this was obsessed with some local murders. According to some of the clippings, bodies had been found in ravines in the forest, and in one case, dumped in the back of an abandoned truck. I couldn't be sure, but I thought some of these same articles had also been pasted up back in those tunnels. A faded receipt was half trampled on the floor. It was from the local train station and was for 2 tickets. I didn't know what use it could be, but did I keep the receipt? Yes. I neatly folded the soiled receipt and slipped it into my front pocket. Alright. I guess we needed to find that train station and then the water tower. We gotta get out of here first. Whoa! That's creepy. That didn't scare me so much, but the one off in the distance. I might have just been whoa. I didn't scream, but my body is tingling now. Okay, let's get out of here, man. This isn't as unsettling as Amnesia, that's for sure. Did I go in here? Hello? Yes, I did. That's the security camera. Yes, we checked this out already. Oh, that's loud. So have I been here? Oh yeah, that's right. My sore leg made climbing the ladder difficult, but I felt a desperate need to escape. The thought of that videotape still gave me chills. Who was it that didn't want to be seen? Was it the same person that hid all those newspaper clippings away in that locked room? As I reached the top of the ladder, part of me hoped I would never know. I pushed aside my thoughts as I struggled with the latch above me, and as I swung up the cover to make my escape. Whoa! The alpha smell of that sewer gave way to the dank scent of pine trees. Whoa! Thought I saw like 2 pixel eyes in the distance. I actually stopped talking because I thought someone was going to come in and talk to me. But nope, I was wrong. Hello? I don't want people to think that I'm like a freak reading these. There it is! These creepiest things. Whoa, that's creepy, man. A ladder. An old ladder leading up to an ancient water tower. Oh, the water tower. The ladder needed to be extended so I could climb it. Did I extend the ladder? Yes. I popped the latch and brought the ladder down. Is there anywhere else I can go? Oh! I thought that was a wall. There's a lot of stuff here. Is this locked? The rusty door was locked, tight with an old padlock. The faded sign on the door warned about some kind of train yard. Must have referred to the town's only train station. It didn't look like I'd be able to get through there at all. I didn't know you could skip the text with the right arrow key. Okay, let's go. Bats! I'm Batman. I'm Batman. Let's see if we can fall off from here. Oh. From the railing I could see over the woods and down to the entrance to the sewers. Hello. No. Hi. Okay, that was it. Had I come through there before? If I did, someone definitely could have seen me. In a patch of smeared dirt and grass, there was a beat-up old wallet. I thought it was mine. Did I take it? Yes. The wallet was missing ID or cards, but it had a bit of cash left in it. I slid it into my back pocket and wondered where my credit card and driver's license were. Huh. What is... What's this? on the wall, these 3 red marks. Did I look over here? Something different over that railing? It was getting cool up there, and I shivered with an uneasy sense of what was to come. How did I get home from here? How did I get home from here? How do I get home? Or is he, like, just thinking about the past? Because instead of asking, do I, let down the ladder? He's asking, did I let down the ladder? Like he's trying to remember. The rusty door was locked. I did. Maybe I'll find an axe. That is one creepy door. Oh my goodness. Tree. This must have been the entrance to the forest that was mentioned on that map I had seen. Whoever was poking around in those tunnels underneath that man's house had scribbled notes on this place, but I couldn't make them out. Here the sign pointed out various campsites and walking paths within the woods. It mentioned a river and maybe a washroom, but the rest was too faded to see clearly. Oh boy, forest is creepy. Oh dear. No, go back. There's different paths to choose. Well, let's see what's through here, man. Hello? What's this? Trampled into the dirt and grass was a plastic card of some kind. I brushed it off and was surprised to see it was my credit card. I wasn't sure if it was still usable, but it was mine. Did I take my credit card? Did I take back my credit card? Yes, of course, my credit card. I pocketed the credit card. Hopefully I could find my driver's license, too. Through the fence I could see a dilapidated outbuilding. I wondered if I could find my way around. Before we go through that other bush, let's see what's happening in the other bush that's over here. Picnic table. The worn picnic table stood within a circle of trees, like an altar. It was covered in faint markings and carvings from whom I assumed were previous campers and hikers. I'm hearing stuff. Oh, it's a river. The path ended in a cold-looking river. I wasn't sure if it was safe to cross like this. Did I cross it? No. Oh! I hit N. I hit N. Oh, that's creepy, man. 2 bodies. 2 young women were half dug into a hasty, shallow grave between the trees. The younger-looking one was still face up, her dead eyes gleaming against my flashlight. I had no idea who these girls were. I didn't touch the gravesite, did I? No. It was best to leave this alone and find a way out of these woods. Those woods. I wonder if I should examine it. Probably not. Did I wade back over to the other side? I wasn't ready for the freezing cross. I was already freezing from crossing the river once. Okay. Just wanted to make sure, because I thought I hit N. I meant no. But I'm glad I came over here anyways. Got to see some stuff. Did I wade back over to the other side? Yes, this time. Okay. Makes me wonder if I should actually look at the gravesite. Let's do that. No harm, I don't think. I mean, it's creepy, but maybe we'll find something. Getting my sweater wet and everything. I don't know what I'm wearing. Yes. Yes, let's see what's going on. I tried to arrange bodies so their clothes covered them better. I closed the young one's eyes, shivering at the slight touch. Oh, I almost thought they were shivering. With a few nearby sticks, I created a head marker so the police could find them later. Oh, that's nice. That's nice of me. I'm glad I did that. Did I wade back over to the other side? Yes. Okay. The police. The police. I wonder what time time this is set in. Okay, yeah, we gotta go through this bush. Oh dear. Whoa, look at all these bushes, left or right. What? Looks like someone ran off. A few embers still burned within the fire pit. I couldn't bear to think of who this campsite belonged to. The thought of two girls across the river and had to collect myself. Maybe the murderer is still out here. Two folding camping chairs were on the ground. One was knocked over. If those poor girls were here, then they obviously ran off. There were still cans of beer spilled onto the ground, and the dirt was kicked up. The tent. The cheap-looking two-person dome tent only made the hairs on the back of my neck stand up. This campsite belonged to those girls? Where did those footsteps run off to? Okay, so left or right? We'll go right first. Ah, dear. Huh? Is this a building? No. No, no. Don't. I don't know what that says. I don't know if I want to go in here yet. No, no. No. No, 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 no. Let's look through the left bush before we go in that building. Yep, okay. Just make sure we don't miss anything. Oh! What is that? Oh, okay. I thought it was a guy coming up. There were some personal effects shoved back into the rock. Wait, there was a notebook there too. Did I read it? Yes. Inside the cheap dollar store notebook was a page after a worn page of names and lists. None of it made much sense. The news page contained several names: Heather, Olivia, Ashley, Cheryl, Iris, Daphne, Holly, Rose, Rachel. Rachel. Her name was last on the list? Had a mark beside it in blue ink. The names Daphne and Olivia have been crossed out in the same blue ink. Cheryl, Heather, and Rose had also been crossed out, but these marks looked older and more faded. Oh dear. We gotta find Rachel. Wherever she is. Stop this madness. Maybe I should have picked up the gun, man. Where is Rachel? This is spooky. There's nothing I can do about it either. The sign was the same as the first one I had seen. This must have been the exit to the other side of the woods. I had finally found the exit. Once I left, I knew I never wanted to return there. Oh. Well, before I leave forever, let's check out this building. A bathroom. The grimy sink had a small patch in it that looked almost clean. There was a damp-smelling plank leaning against the stall door. I might have been able to cross the river with it. No. I left the plank where it was. Perhaps just wading through that river would be safer. I did wade through that river. Oh, it sounds like walking on grasses, like the Minecraft sounds. Alright. Oh, wrong bushes. Okay, so you could have got the plank to cross the river. Alright, let's get out of here, man. Excuse me. Excuse me again, I have to burp. Through the dense trees, I could finally start to see some light. I must have been at the edge of the forest, though I wasn't sure where the path ahead of me led. I could almost feel the cryptic notebook in my pocket as I tried to think about what it could mean. And where were the campers who had abandoned their site? Would I meet them too? Though the path ahead of me was less dense, I still felt guarded and wary. Who knew what was ahead? Wait, this notebook, I am carrying it? I thought I was just reading it. What if the police find me with this notebook? So, do you know all these people? This is creepy, man. This is bad for me. This is bad. Throw that notebook away. As I stepped through the gate, I suddenly recognized the auto parts factory where I had worked as a machinist for all those years. Mechanist. Durr. My brain skipped what I was supposed to. I feel stupid now. Okay. Machinist. I was thinking of machinima for some reason. Mechanist. Anyways, the plant had been closed almost 3 years ago. Now, times were better then. I thought I could hear a faint rustling behind me. Maybe it was just the wind. That's not good, man. Someone's following you. Someone is following you. Oh, the city's over there. It's like a bear ripped through that. Oh. Hang on, let's go see what that hole was before we start exploring the building. Hello? I found the body of a security guard, just doing his job, no doubt. His face was covered with blood from some kind of head wound. I wondered, was this flashlight his? Dug into the ground was a cracked old watch. First my wallet, and now this. Did I retrieve my watch? Yes. The watch was useless, but I put it on my wrist anyways. Because it's my watch. Maybe I can get it fixed. Oh, this is looking bad. I got the security guard's flashlight, the notebook from the guy who's been killing all these people. And I would have had a gun and knife too if I picked those up. But I didn't. I'm smarter than that. One of the lockers hung open. Its contents were tossed around like someone had been looking for something. Oh, there was a large power box with 5 lights on it. Cables burst out of the box, snaking off to other parts of the factory. The metal was starting to wear, and cobwebs had collected on the corners. The box wasn't receiving power. Well, before we go upstairs, let's just look through these doors. The door was locked shut. A sign was pasted to the front that said, "Danger, closed for repairs." I didn't think it could be opened. The door was locked tight. It seemed to be connected to the power box beside it. I guess we have to go upstairs. Every part of this plant smelled old and rotted. I noticed the old bulletin board on the wall. The board contained yellowed clippings of newspaper cartoons and notices. There were notes to and from the guys that worked here. One of them was to Norman, who was one of the older guys on that line. Hello, Norman. Our old break table. The layer of dust and grime only made seeing this sting more. The old break table. Have some coffee. Could use some coffee right now. My throat. Doing a lot of reading. How do you guys like my reading? By the way, just in case I have to do other text-heavy games. A power panel. Looked like it was shut off. Did I push the switch? Throw this switch! No, we aren't doing that. Not yet. The open locker was stuffed with dirty work clothes and old boots. There was a photo of a woman taped to the inside, but it was scratched out, and the face was unrecognizable. A power panel. Looked like it was shut off. Did I push the switch? Yes. Oh dear. Well, that one's on. But this one isn't. It's a puzzle. It was shut tight. There was this rusty looking card slot in the side. Oh, it was a card slot. Well, let's fiddle with this again. The power panel still wasn't working. Should I switch it again? Yes. There we go. It's working now, man. It was shut tight. My ear is itchy. Had to move my headset. Still shut tight. Okay. Okay, let's go upstairs. Ooh. Who would board this up? The door had been hastily boarded up. That's not good. Hastily. Boxes. Someone's gonna jump out and just kill me. This was Norman's locker. The door was dented, like someone had punched it. I don't remember him doing that when we worked there. Another panel that I hoped could help me get the power back on. Did I push the switch? Throw the lever! This is Frankenstein, a utility shelf crammed with mismatched tools and items. There was a claw hammer on the shelf. Did I take the hammer? Maybe I can use it to get something working. Yes. As I took the hammer, I noticed it wasn't as dusty as the rest of the tools on the shelf. Well, at least it wasn't covered in blood. The locker was a complete mess. Hidden at the bottom, though, was a magnetic card. Did I take the card? Yes. I slipped the key card into my pocket. Okay, let's use these switches. Yes. Oh. Yes. No? There. Cool. Alright. Let's use that key card and then go through the door. I think that's all the power switches. Okay. Oh dear. I think it's over here. Those doors. The keycard door is here. The keycard I found seemed like it would pass through this reader. Did I use the keycard? Yes. Hello? Lights on. Oh. There was some kind of ventilation hatch there. It looked like I could jump to the room below. My leg hurt enough as it was, but I couldn't see another option. Did I jump? No, not yet. If I was too taken to dump down that broken ladder before, why do it now? There had to be another way. Maybe we can find some more rope. They still had room with the generators. Maybe we'll find something in there. Run down the stairs. Dash to the left. Exclamation point. Ooh, did I go in here? The door was locked. No, can't go in there. Let's go in here. With the power box working and the door was unlocked. Did I go through? Yes. A rack of flashlights hung on the wall. One of them was missing. Probably the one I have. This creepy stuff's happening. The smell of dirt and trees washed over me as I escaped the old factory. I thought of the guard I had found. Supine? Against the fence, he looked like he'd been dealt a serious blow and hadn't a clue what was coming. But why? Why kill a guard? If I had to keep going to find Rachel, I hoped the dirt trail in front of me would lead me closer to town, and I thought to help. What? Oh. Did I just read that right? Wow. I just hit my microphone. Should I jump down that vent, man? Yeah, let's go look at that. Oh, the factory door had locked itself behind me. Maybe another time. A pickup had smashed into the guardrail and stood silent. Was this the truck that those newspaper clippings mentioned? No, newspaper clippings. Was there really a body found there? Here? B2. Let's see if there's anything else. Tree! Trees. Nothing but trees. Okay. Oh, hello. Please don't kill me. Okay, let's escape through the fence. I need to get some water. I am in desperate need of water. Not in the game, but in real life. Excuse me. I have to yawn. Okay, oh boy. Trash cans. Whoa. This one's like overflowing. The garbage bin was a disgusting mess of rotten food and slick black bags. I saw a thin greenish corner poking out of one of the bags. It was my driver's license. It looked damaged. Did I take it back? Yes. Excuse me. I cleaned the card off as best as I could. It looked pretty beat up. I was amazed to have found my credit card, and now this. I tucked the card into my wallet next to my credit card. And it turns out it isn't you. Sounded like it was going to start raining again. Oh dear. Oh, the city's right over there. Hop the fence. Hop the fence, man. I had entered Norman's place. This was the back of the store that he ran. It was oddly quiet, except for the faint sound of a television. Oh dear, guys, I'm in need of some water, so hang on a second while I get some water.